Hello, you're watching EXPAT.BY videocast, and today we're going to discuss the topic of taxi. I am Vladimir.
Serge, thank you.
So we are partners in this business and we discuss different aspects of life in Minsk, in Belarus, different things which might be of interest for you. And so we're this show is first-hand experience. So we share this and we can propose how it can be useful for you. So the topic of taxi. So taking a taxi. So how taxi is affordable in Minsk?
Today it's not really a problem, just taxi. Everywhere you can find just a car. Everywhere you can call to car from mobile phone. You can just call to a special service of taxi from the hotel, from the apartment, from somewhere else, just wherever. And there are a lot of cars in Minsk, and I suppose sometimes you can call to taxi and you'll get it in 3-5 minutes.
Let's begin with airport. First of all, since there is no railroad there, buses are very rare, and so the taxi is the main mean to get from the airport to Minsk.
Normally the price from airport to Minsk, that's about 30 euros. 30 euros for one person, for one car. But sometimes people, taxi drivers can just a bit to make more this price. If people don't know about this, for example, you came to Minsk first time in your life and you ask the taxi driver.
So this regular price, 30 euros.
30 euros, not more.
So
sometimes you can just negotiate with taxi driver and ask him, for example, I'm gonna go for 25, you're gonna not, and he will say, believe me, just okay, we'll go. Sometimes you can go just buy. But
they say exactly in euros or in dollars.
Wherever just the price. I can say in rubles. This is about 300,000 Belarusian rubles. It's about 32 American dollars. It's about 25 euros.
Well, you can convert. So 30 euros. You can. This is like fixed price.
Yeah, and remember, you can just negotiate with taxi driver and just to make price a bit less.
They don't speak English.
Certainly, but normally that you can find some people in this area who will talk with you about taxi.
So what about this option? They have kind of stand of taxi in the airport, and
they are standing normally close to the airport, about 50 meters close to the special way. Just when you go outside, you can see people, and normally there are maybe 2-3 special agents. They will find you, believe me.
But those taxi drivers, they walking near the exit.
Yeah.
And they say, well, taxi. So you can be safe. You can go there.
It's no problem. Just you will be safe. Don't
worry. There won't be a gangster or somebody who will take you some other place.
No, I suppose no. But just you have to pay your attention for this moment. You gotta see special taxi on the car, and you can ask. Sometimes people ask your license, and you get taxi driver has to show you a special taxi driver. And you will find it in the right in the right corner in your cab. You will see just a special license.
With photo.
So you can go. Just you will be safe. Don't worry about this.
Do they turn on meters or for money? Or just you negotiate and they just go.
You can negotiate about money. You can negotiate.
No. Some people who travel in some civilized countries, they used to get used to when you sit there and the taxi driver turns on his
sometimes
meter.
It depends on the situation because Belarusian taxi drivers can switch on sometimes a special machine for this, sometimes cannot, and you know nothing about this, but wherever. You get a pay price. This price if you negotiate about, for example, 30
Yes.
euros, you gotta pay 30 euros.
Usually they turn this meter when you are in the city, and when from the airport they usually have fixed price and they don't turn it on. So just don't be concerned about it.
Yeah, don't concern about this.
Yes. So about Minsk.
This is another situation because this is correct. 1 kilometer, if you are going in the center city, in the Minsk, everywhere, you know, 1 kilometer, the price is gonna be about 70 American cents.
So about 50.
About
euro
55
cents.
euro cents for 1 kilometer. So about 7,000 Belarusian rubles. It's not really a big price, but normally it's like Poland, it's the same.
Mm-hmm. So you can call taxi, you can take it somewhere on the street.
Yeah, everywhere you can find, you know, taxi. Just by mobile phone, by station phone. Everywhere, just show your hand and they will stop close to you.
By the way, when you call to this taxi dispatcher on mobile, it's quite expensive. I mean, you have to be sure you have money.
It's quite expensive.
Account.
Sometimes if the lady will say, "Oh, just please wait for me just for a couple of minutes. Just I'm trying just to find a car for you. You will pay for these minutes."
Yeah, just tell them to call you back or.
And you can say, "Just call me back."
English-speaking dispatchers for taxi.
You know, today I suppose they have a lot of lines, and they have people who can speak English.
Maybe so, but in any case, if you have
one time I tried to call 053, and they said just we have special people who can speak English.
You can find somebody. If you live at the hotel, they will call taxi for you.
Yeah,
it's not
just
a problem.
I need taxi, just one
yes,
more.
and taxis all around those places,
Yeah.
especially in the center, and there's no problem. There are some cases when you can't take a taxi like this, big rain or some public transportation problems, like we recently had with metro stopped due to some technical problems, and that's what was a problem, and taxis were taken mostly. But if you call, they usually come, and no problem with that. So what other?
And my advice, just for sorry, Vlad, I just wanted to say just one thing more about this. My advice and my opinion, if you're calling taxi and if you have choices, just make a choice. Just try to sit down the car, just new car, big car. You will get more good service.
Actually, there are some taxi services which are called VIP service.
Yeah, we got a VIP.
They have new cars,
new cars, good Mercedes, good special cars. You know, just with nice people, nice persons, good sheets,
yes,
clean eyes, clean. You know,
usually you can find them near those 4-star or 5-star hotels.
Yeah, everywhere, and the good clubs and good restaurants as well.
So they're waiting there nearby.
Yeah, if you need. But the price is going to be just a bit more, about $1 per 1 kilometer.
They have nice service.
Yeah, and sometimes you can find just taxi driver with English.
Oh yes, sometimes yes. So what else about taxis?
Sometimes you can ask taxi driver about, can I smoke inside in the car, and sometimes you can smoke in the car. For example, I know in Ireland, when I've been working in Ireland, and I remember just it's impossible to smoke.
But you have to ask taxi driver.
Yeah, you have to ask taxi drivers, can I smoke? And sometimes you will get just positive answer. You can smoke sometimes.
Taxi driver.
It depends on only on driver. That's it. And
smoking is prohibited in public transportation, including taxi. You could see the sign there. No smoking.
Yeah, but you can ask.
But maybe it is better not to smoke there.
I don't know exactly.
Maybe
sometimes
more polite, you know.
Sometimes, for example, if you can understand people, if this guy, for example, this man, he's walking by taxi driver and he knows what does it mean tips, wherever. If you want to just give him some tips, just you can ask about everything.
You can smell how this taxi is for smoking, against smoking, there will be
Yeah.
order of smoke if,
Yeah.
if somebody's smoking there. Some drivers won't let it because there is clear sign that you can't smoke there.
Yeah, certainly. So what I can just say about this more, the taxi, like a service in Minsk, it's really not dangerous. Very good. And normally people are really polite.
And taxi drivers are honest. I mean, they won't take you long route.
Not honest. Not honest.
Not honest.
No, you cannot believe in them. You cannot believe in them.
So better to
if you have
look-
experience in Minsk,
Mhm.
sometimes people, just foreign people, and when he's gonna come to Minsk, just you will ask taxi driver, just okay, just I'm gonna get to this place. How many miles from here? And if he is not honest, just he will say you just maybe 20. But this it's 5 miles.
Yes.
You gotta know about this.
It's like next
For
building.
example, you're gonna
Yes.
from the hotel and ask the lady in the hotel, or from the hotel to this restaurant, how many miles? She'll say, okay, 3. And you'll ask the taxi driver, how many miles? You'll know he's honest or not.
Okay, so that's better to check.
Yeah,
Look at
certainly,
Google
certainly.
Map or something.
But
like that.
just I'll tell you my experience in Ireland and US. Just twice I used in America taxi driver, just a cab, and it was long distance, more than just I had.
So
Yeah.
taxi drivers are
Yeah,
the
everywhere
same.
in the world you're the
Everywhere.
same. So you gotta be more just.
So nothing special about Minsk.
Yeah.
Just maybe because what is special is very safe here.
Yeah, certainly.
I've never heard, I mean, for a long time that there would be some fake driver or whatever.
Yeah.
In this case, you can trust that the taxi is taxi and the taxi driver is the taxi
I
driver.
forgot one thing more. Sometimes people need, foreign people need receipt. Just remember,
Invoice,
you
yes.
have, if you want, you wanna ask the taxi driver, just, I need a receipt. Before you're gonna sit down in the car, just ask a taxi driver, do you have a receipt for me after just our trip? And if he say you just no, just don't sit down, because every taxi driver has to have a receipt for you. Just remember about this, and just sign the receipt. Just please say it.
Yeah, they're
You must.
legally obliged. Yes, they
Yeah.
have to write you.
Sometimes
stamp.
he has a cash desk. Just you will get a receipt just from cash desk, or if he hasn't a cash desk, he will sign just a special receipt for you. I suppose that's it.
That's it. So follow our video casts and we'll talk more about other aspects of living in Minsk, and for travelers here, what other things you might be not aware of. So goodbye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.